Meta right now, look, it's going to be a pretty easy one. This is one and done. And I just want to talk about, because this is kind of like, I'm stealing something from Michael Noss on Trade Ideas here a little bit, is that this is like a series, right? Like as I grow as a trader, I'm going to try to make these trades of the day and just make them sort of easier every single day and try to follow my own rules. So I really feel like we've done a good job of that. And by the way, today's trade of the day and every trade of the day sponsored by Day Trade the World. Hit that QR code below and start your prop journey today. Okay, look, this is about as easy as it can be. Let's first of all just go over to the 20-minute. We already identified it. It's on the sticky note. We wanted to watch Meta today. So there it is right there. The 52-week low comes into play right down there at 141. A couple bounces off today, including that big, huge move over the last couple of days, bringing us into that level. But here it is right now. This is just about as simple as it can get, man. Down here to 141. Now this is where it's, it's an idea, and this is what I've been getting much better at, I feel like, anyways, and that is that respecting these bottoms, right? So here we go. We wait for a bottom to be made. Yesterday after market, when we started to crash down, we made that bottom of about 141, 141.50, right? So today we are automatically looking at this 141 area. Notice in the first few minutes, this is a 1-minute chart. Notice in the first few minutes, we actually don't wind up taking any trades. We let Meta tell us where the bottom is and where the top is. And as you're going to see, when it comes crashing back down there, and this is where I go back to my old self and make a first mistake, right? We get in right there at VWAP at 142, thinking that, hey, we've already made the high of 143. Let's see if a drop down of $1 is good. But then when it breaks it, we get out real quick, like 141.75. We take a 25-cent hit there, absolutely no problem. But as Meta comes back down in here, this is where we say, okay, first position there, 141.25. Next position, 141. And we're just using some of these bottoms. That bottom wick right there is 140.75 or so. So right now we're loaded up, ready to go, willing to take that 25, 30, 40-cent hit on worst case scenario. Love that view, by the way. That's an awesome one, so hopefully we can keep doing that. Look at this move, boom, right back up to the upside. And I said, the funny thing about this is, and I can't, so right now I've gotten out of my own way about getting too many shares too early. But the thing is, I was just loaded up down here, like so many shares, that when it started to pop back up, there's just so many outs here. And again, it's just, I'm piecing them out. Like I had so many shares that I wasn't even taking out like 10%. Like I was taking out like 1%, 3%, 4% as it was moving all the way up to the upside. Remember, we're here on a prop floor, so we actually get paid. So if we add liquidity to the market, so if the market is, for example, up here, 144.06, if I want to get out there, I can just put an ARCA or a something there, some sort of an EdgeX. I need to get paid to start to sponsor all these guys. One of these gateways right there to get out. Therefore, you are adding liquidity and you get paid to do that. But anyways, out all the way up, and there we get out again at that 142.50. So that's $2.50. Comes back down, breaks a little bit, we get another piece out. But we wind up holding. Unfortunately there, we were busy doing something else. That would have been another buy. But then there's the move right back up, and then there's me getting out right there at 142.50 again, what it was the high. It's your trade of the day for two simple reasons. One is patience. We waited for this to fall back down. So that's the first reason. Wait for your trade to come to you. Don't force it. You don't have to put the chips in until you get it. The second point was not only be patient, but make sure that you have an out that makes sense for you. Because even though I had loaded up amount of shares there, even if it went down against me 30 or 40 cents, I'm still surviving, and I still have a lot to go. There's a lot more in the day. So that's kind of the lesson here. Put your money in when it comes into you, when it's an idea that you like, and when you have an out. It's your trade of the day, and it's Meta.